And back here in Mission Control Houston, flight controllers are crystal clear views of Dragon, now about 20 meters away from the International Space Station, just over 20 meters. Cargo Dragon has arrived at its next milestone, waypoint 2, 20 meters away from the International Space Station, now holding. Again, Shane Kimbrough and Megan MacArthur are still in the cupola, monitoring Dragon's approach this morning. Waypoint 2 is the final milestone before contact and capture. Next up will be waypoint 2 departure to close in for contact and capture. In the International Space Station Flight Control Room here in Houston, Texas, teams are running a go, no-go poll for Dragon's capture this morning. Again, Dragon delivering more than 7,300 pounds of cargo today.
Houston Station on 2, step 4, block Bravo, nominal.
Copy, block Bravo, nominal. Hey Shane, and just while I have you, I want to let you know that we're here for approximately a 15-minute hold. We're looking for good KU and lighting, and then are estimating that we'll have a push for final docking at 0903.
Copy, 0903, and we'll be ready.
If you're just joining us, Cargo Dragon is currently holding at waypoint 2, 20 meters away from the International Space Station. NASA astronauts Shane Kimbrough and Megan MacArthur are still in the cupola monitoring Dragon's approach this morning from the International Space Station. Waypoint 2 is the final milestone before contact and capture. Next up will be waypoint 2 departure to close in for contact and capture. Waypoint 2 departure is expected to take place at 4:03 a.m. Central Time this morning, and contact and capture are expected at 4:08 a.m. Central Time. Back here in the International Space Station Flight Control Room, teams are being led by Flight Director Paul Kanya, and to his right is Capcom Leslie Ringo. You've heard her voice in back and forth communication between the ground and the International Space Station crew of Shane Kimbrough and Megan MacArthur inside of the cupola this morning. Cargo Dragon and the International Space Station now flying into an orbital nighttime over the Pacific Ocean. And teams here in Mission Control Houston just confirming that they are a go for contact and capture this morning.
Station Houston and 2 for Dragon. Just looking for confirmation in step 4 that you guys are ready for docking.
We're ready for docking.
Copy.
And the crew aboard the International Space Station confirming they are also a go for docking this morning. If you're just joining us, Cargo Dragon has arrived at waypoint 2 at 20 meters away from the International Space Station, and they are holding here for a few extra minutes to align Dragon's LiDAR sensors with the lighting conditions, which will allow for better lighting at contact and capture, which is expected to happen at 4:08 a.m. Central Time this morning. We're in a brief handover between satellites right now, but should be regaining our video connection here shortly. Now just under 2 minutes away from waypoint 2 departure. "30 seconds away from waypoint 2 departure. And we're starting to regain that video connection now.
Station Houston N2, Dragon is resuming approach and is go for docking. Monitor per steps 5 and 6 in 1.102, uncrewed Dragon approach and retreat monitoring.
Station copies all. We're in step 5 now, monitoring the approach.
Dragon now resuming its final approach, closing in on the International Space Station.
Houston for Block Bravo, everything looks nominal.
Copy.
Shane Kimbrough inside of the cupola, confirming that everything is looking good so far. Dragon now just under 14 meters away from the International Space Station.
Houston 10 meters, looking good.
Copy.
Dragon now under 8 meters away from the International Space Station.
Five meters.
Three meters.
Crew hands off.
Copy. Dragon contact and soft capture complete.
And we have confirmed contact and soft capture at 4:09 a.m. Central Time as the International Space Station and Cargo Dragon were flying 258 statute miles over the South Pacific Ocean. Again, confirmed contact and soft capture confirmed at 4:09 a.m. Central Time as the International Space Station and Cargo Dragon were flying 258 statute miles over the South Pacific Ocean.
Ring retraction in progress.
The soft capture ring is now retracting.
Some copies.
And we're now standing by as Dragon undergoes some final steps for hard capture. The first is the retraction of the soft capture ring, which is happening right now. There are also 12 hooks that will drive to maintain a hard mate with the International Space Station, and that will be the next milestone coming up for Cargo Dragon to officially dock to the International Space Station. And the ring retraction is now complete.
Ring retraction is complete. Docking sequence is holding for MCS reconfiguration.
Some copies.
Again, that next step will be those 12 hooks driving to form a hard mate between Cargo Dragon and the International Space Station.
And MCS is configured. We are now proceeding with hook driving.
Hooks.
And those hooks will now begin to drive. Again, those are 12 hooks that will drive to form a hard mate between Cargo Dragon and the International Space Station. The hooks are now driving. The first set of hooks is now closed and the second has began driving. hard capture is complete.
Station Houston and 2, hard capture is complete, and it's a great day seeing another Dragon on ISS.
Hey, Leslie, thanks. Yeah, it was a great approach, and it was awesome watching it come on in, and we're glad it's here. Looking forward to all the science and other goodies that it brought up, along with our EVA solar arrays. So it's going to be a great few weeks as we get into Dragon and get things out. So thanks to the team for everything, and look forward to working with everything on board.
And some words from NASA astronaut Shane Kimbrough inside of the cupola aboard the International Space Station. And following that hard capture, hatches are expected to be opened later today around 6 a.m. Central Time to access some of that science and cargo on board Dragon. We confirmed contact and soft capture of Cargo Dragon at 4:09 a.m. Central Time as the International Space Station and Cargo Dragon were flying 258 statute miles over the South Pacific Ocean. One major component being delivered in Dragon's trunk today is the first pair of the Boeing-made iROSA solar arrays. You can learn more about the upcoming spacewalks to install the first pair of solar arrays in our spacewalk briefing on Monday, June 14th at 1 p.m. Central Time. And then you can watch Thomas Pasquet and Shane Kimbrough in action install the solar arrays to the 2B and 4B channels of the P6 truss over 2 spacewalks planned for June 16th and June 20th. Coverage for both of those is set for 5:30 a.m. Central Time. Again, the iROSA solar arrays delivered in Dragon's trunk today are the first of 3 deliveries of these iROSA solar arrays. There will be 6 in all to upgrade and augment the power for 6 of the 8 channels on the International Space Station. The robotic extraction of the solar arrays is planned to happen on Thursday ahead of the 2 spacewalks later this month. And with Cargo Dragon successfully docked to the International Space Station, that'll wrap up our coverage this morning. This is Mission Control Houston.